Dating is to get to know what kind of a person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Find a suitable lifetime companion.
And to find out what she's really like. If you don't date, you just go based on appearances, you don't really know when you're married.
And I think it's an opportunity to learn a lot about yourself, because in meeting new people, you develop qualities, you find out, gee, I really like this quality in someone. My first priority was looking for someone who would be a good father to my children. Someone who would be able to support us, who was hardworking.
Also looking for somebody that had a zest for life, that wanted to go out and be all
We started dating. Priesthood meeting was at 7:30 on Sunday morning, and I wanted somebody who got up and went to priesthood without their mom getting them up, and could, had a real testimony.
I am a bit of a scrounge. And I don't pay full price for most stuff. And one day, Polly had come and picked me up because she had the car. I didn't have a car. She came pick me up. And when we drove around the block from my parents' house, all of a sudden she pulled over to the side, set the emergency brake, jumped out of the car, and I wondered, what on earth? And she picks up a roll of masking tape off the road. And she come back in just triumphantly, and I thought, that's my girl.
About dating. Date a lot of people, get to know them, but don't get too attached until you've done a lot of dating. You don't buy a car or anything without looking around and seeing what's out there and who you get along with. And don't rush into it. There's no time frame. You don't have to be married by the time you're 21. I mean, because it can be the best thing in your life or the worst thing in your life. It will determine whether you stay active in church, your children become active. It just means your whole life.
Find someone that has the same goals as you, whether it be religiously or financially, or whether you're gonna have children or not. I don't think you should just date just to date. You need to find someone that shares those same common goals that you have.
First off, I'd say date, but the point behind dating isn't simply to impress with great restaurants, and it's not to just, as Polly said, don't just go watch a movie, because watching a movie, yeah, you get some cuddle time and that's fun, but you're not talking. You need to talk about some serious stuff. Do you want to have kids? How many might you want to have? What happens if one of them's handicapped?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I've seen that in our own marriage, when we've had good times, when we've had really hard times, the blessings that He gives us through prayer, getting on our knees and praying together, not only for us, but for our family. There's no doubt in that.
Hang in there. It gets better after 30 years.
When you hit the first real waves on the sea of life, you won't be capsized. Hang on to each other. Keep paddling.
Don't sweat the little things, because they'll be gone. Worry about the big things like going to church and doing
I
the
would
right
say
things.
spend less than you make and save money, because the first year of marriage, no matter when you're married, is the toughest year. And if you don't have to fight about money and sharing that, your life will be so much easier and happier.
I've been married 18 years.
25 years.
I have been married for 16 years.
35 years.
years.
I have to be able to trust, and I have to be able to be vulnerable, and all of the same things that I need to do with my relationship that I have with Christ, I have to have with my husband as well. And that was really difficult for me to figure out. It's taken a long time.
There's a lot of scriptures having to do with trials and tribulations, and that's there's a lot of that in life. It's not 100% that, but you have to be prepared for that, and having that marriage covenant, that serious, deep, committed agreement will bring success. And if you're not sure, if you're not committed, it's easy to bail. People do it all the time.
Stay away from temptation.
And even
Stay
without,
away from pornography. Stay away from sketchy situations.
avoid the very appearance of evil is a scriptural direction. And if you take the stance, well, it's none of their business, I'm not doing anything wrong, and you're not avoiding those appearances, even if there isn't a temptation, it could lead to injured feelings or mistrust or misunderstanding. It's just not worth it. Don't do it.
Confusing.
One
word, I would say solid. Solid.
My marriage is fabulous, and it's just full of adventure. It's full of love.
I would still have to say it's common values. Common values about your religious beliefs, about your financial beliefs, about your moral beliefs, about your educational beliefs. You have to be on the same road, headed the same direction.
Well, not the key, but a key is when there are things that bug you about your spouse, just to think back, did this used to bug me? And if it didn't used to bug me, why is it bugging me now? Give it up.
You know, feel this incredible joy.
I will say that there's nothing as wonderful as coming home from work and having little kids rushing out happy that you're there.
Just an incredible, incredible miracle that happens when life begins.
Your kids are a reflection of you, and they're a reflection of what you've taught them and the core values that you've taught them. And they have their own individuality though, and just the joy that they bring to your lives and the love and the enrichment in your marriage. It's just, it's amazing. I can't put into words how much children give to you and what you give to them.
I think that if you're not ready to have children, then you shouldn't be married. Because I think that just comes along with the territory.
I know this is gonna sound corny, but unless you're a parent, you really and truly do not understand the love that you have for a child. You just don't, and you can't explain it.
Yes, I think that is true. Because it's the core of what is going to decide how you're going, what direction you're going to lead your family. You know, whether they should do something or not, you're going to base it on your faith. I've been missing out on nurturing, love, a lot of
So
love.
much love. So much love. I can't even imagine not having children. I just can't, because they've given me so much, and I hope I've given them back. I know I've given them back the same, but just what they give me is undescribable.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say to this camera. Sit up. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.